Hi there and welcome to Wade's Workshop. If you come here to see me do some engineering, you just as well turn off now and go and watch some engineering somewhere else, because in this particular episode I'm going to be doing some cooking. Anyway, complete break from the norm. As you know, most of my stuff is based in the workshop and I'm doing engineering. Today I'm going to be engineering a vegetarian chili con carne that will feed about 5 people, good decent meal for about £5. I do like to cook. This is the first one of my sort of cooking blogs that I will have done. Some of you might enjoy it, some of you might not. We'll find out from the comments as to whether I do any more in the future. Anyway, chili con carne, vegetarian for 5 people, hunky-dory. So I got a big deep frying pan, my favourite one. It holds the heat to everything else. As you can see, it's battered and worn, but it is clean. And I've got a tablespoon of olive oil in the bottom. And my other ingredients, I've got probably half a pint of tomato passata, a red pepper, a nice large one, about 150 grams of mushrooms, a couple of medium onions, bag of corn mince, I don't know how much is in there, 300 grams, good old Coleman's chili packet, tin of red kidney beans, tin of chopped tomatoes, lazy chili, lazy garlic, lazy chili, bottle of Liam Perrins, chuck a bit of that in, salt, ground black pepper and some oregano. And that's pretty much my ingredients. I'll show you how I go about it. Right, hands are clean. Unusual, normally got workshop hands, but today my hands are clean. Good sharp knife. Just going to chop a couple of onions. As you can see, my knife is well sharp. Get rid of that lot. In fact, that onion looks a bit manky. I don't like the look of that one. Don't look at the second one. That's better. I have to get a backup onion, I think. Didn't like the look of that onion at all. Looked fine from the outside. Skinny onion. Chop an onion. You want to see me chopping an onion? I suppose we've got to do this in a bit of an engineering style. So if I cut 1/4 inch sections to almost to the bottom, as you can see the onion stays together. It is a sharp knife, so I'm being careful with my fingers. Turn it 90 degrees. 89 degrees is no good, it's got to be 90 degrees. And I'll do the same again. Trying not to remove the end of my fingers, and then I'll turn it up on end 90 degrees and go 1/4 inch again, and as you can see, chopped onions. Anyway, I'll carry on, do another 2 of those or another one of those. And the last bit where I have to do it the old-fashioned way. Right, so I've cut that onion in probably 40 seconds. Not long enough for me to start crying, and I'm going to chuck it straight in my pan. That's how an engineer would cut an onion. So I've got the gas on, 2 onions in the pan, bag of corn mince, straight out of the freezer, chuck it in the pan. Where's my wooden spoon? Wooden spoon. Give it a bit of a what's it. Black pepper. Not too much salt, we want it healthy. It'll do. Back the lid on. I haven't got it on stupid ferocious heat. And we'll leave that there for 10 minutes. Well, we won't leave the clock there for 10 minutes because we'll have a melted clock, but we'll leave it for 10 minutes. Happy days. I can go on and do something more interesting. So I've just finished editing Shed Talk 13, the Needle File Handles Part 2, and I'm at present uploading it to YouTube. So that's what I was doing that was more interesting while I'm waiting for the 10 minutes. So that's got about half an hour to go. No, 45 minutes to go to upload to YouTube. So we'll come back when we do a bit more cooking. So while I'm waiting, tin of red kidney beans, chuck it in the colander. It's always got like nasty horrible stuff in the bottom, so I like to rinse these off. Just cold water. It gets the sort of pasty, powdery gunk off the beans. And rinse them off. Happy days, so they're ready to go. Just as well prep my red pepper while I'm waiting. So all I do with these, chop through the top and rip the seeds clean out the middle. Again, take a stalk out. We'll cut a couple of the white bits off and everything else is edible. Let me just spread those into the food waste. Right, straight down the middle. And that way. Don't like the white bits. So we're going to cut this. As you can see, it's about 48 to 50 mil long. And I'm going to cut it into strips 1/4 inch wide. Or 6.3 mil. Or 6.35 millimeter sections. Don't like the white bits. I did wash the chilli under the tap before I started. I mean, it's not dead fussy this. I mean, they could be 1/4 inch. Which a cup of thou over is not the end of the world. Same with the base. I'll just chop the white bits out. I mean, they are edible. Just looks nicer without them. There's my red pepper ready. So you probably heard my dinger go off. 10 minutes have passed. Whoop! Onion just flew out in nowhere. Onions are sweating down. Mince is browned. And here we go. This is going to be really simple. What's that? Half a pint of passata. Get in there. Try not to flick tomato passata all over the kitchen. That's the end of that one. Tin of chopped tomatoes. Get in there. Slop it in there. Give it a stir. Pack in my chilli packet mix. Chuck it in there. Half a pint of water. Chuck it in there. The red pepper. Chuck it in there. My chili beans, or red beans I should say, red kidney beans, chuck them in there, give it a mix up, really is simple. You know, you haven't got to be anything special. It is a chuck it in there. You can't really mess it up. So, still waiting on my mushrooms. Chopped garlic, very lazy, yeah. But you don't get garlic all over your fingers when you're crushing garlic, what have you. I love garlic, and that's probably 2 or 3 cloves of garlic equivalent. So that's that. Oh, lid back on, back in the fridge. Change my teaspoon. Easy chilies. Good teaspoon of that. Get in there. In fact, we'll have a teaspoon and a half. Because chili's got to have a kick to it, doesn't it? It's got to. Liam Perrins. A couple of good glugs of that. More black pepper. A couple of grains of that. Try not to use too much salt. We'll taste that at a later date. And probably a teaspoon or so of oregano. That's that. And then chuck in your mushrooms. But you can use a green pepper. You know, you haven't got to have mushrooms if you don't like mushrooms. You can put more kidney beans in. You can even put baked beans in it if you want to. I mean, it makes not much difference. I mean, good protein. I have pre-washed these mushrooms. Run them under the tap. I like to cut them quite chunky. You can slice them up. I just like to cut them in 4. Unless it's a great big one, of course. We'll give it all a stir again. You want it quite runny at this stage. Hence why you saw me chuck half a pint of water in it. You could do it in a saucepan, but I like this big fry pan is easier because it's all levelled out. Right. Lid back on. You know the crack. Another 10 minutes. The 10 minutes has gone by. I did forget one of the ingredients. I just found a stray mushroom. Tomato puree. Normal sort of toothpaste tube, and I put, well, what? 1/3 of a tube, I suppose. There you go. Give them a stir again. Sometimes when I'm making this, I'll put some dark chocolate in it. It just gives it a bit of body. You can add chili powder, you can add paprika, it depends on how hot you want it. But one of those little packets of the Coleman sauce does the job. But you can do exactly the same thing by using chilies, paprika. I just do it for convenience. Well, there we are. Stick that on there. I'm going to turn the temperature down. If I can find the right knob on the cooker. Just to simmer it. And I'm going to let that just bubble over, gently simmering for probably about 40 minutes. Well, there we are, a quick and simple chilli. I'll let that simmer for about 40 minutes now. I'm going to switch it off, stick it on the back of the cooker. I'm cooking this at 11 o'clock in the morning, something like that. By 6 o'clock tonight it'll be stone cold. I'll reheat it through and it'll be banging. Thing with chilli, you need to let it mature a bit. It's even better if I was to like portion it out, freeze it, leave it in the freezer for a week or two and then get it back out and then recook it, and it'll be even more matured then. Anyway, quick simple meal. Love doing it, love eating chilli. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks for watching if you've made it this far. Cheers now.